Within minutes of the Election Commission announcing the dates for Maharashtra polls, news channels were quick to start their political analysis.
और इस वक्त एक बड़ी खबर मिल रही है
महाराष्ट्र चुनाव के रिजल्ट में अब 1 महीने से कम वक्त बाकी।
And in the run-up to the state elections, expect to hear a lot more of Mahavikas Aghadi versus Mahayuti, who is the real Shiv Sena, Pawar versus Pawar, and the Haryana factor. But what are the real issues that affect the electorate of 9.5 crore voters across the 288 constituencies? Hi, my name is Priyanka Tupe and I cover Maharashtra for Behan Box. And here is my list of issues that should be critical but is not really being talked about in these all-important elections. Some context here. Nobody is incorrect in saying that this is a high-stake election, a fact that ruling Mahayuti government understands, and which is why the outgoing assembly passed a whopping 1,087 government resolutions in just 10 days. Efficiency? Depending on which side of the spectrum you are. You would either be impressed with the speed at which a few crucial resolutions, such as the ones linked to the controversial Dharavi redevelopment project, were passed, or questions the lands allocated to Dharavi redevelopment plan, which is a $2 billion project led by the Adani Group, and the timing of the allocation just before the model code of conduct went into place. But was the same urgency applied to some more critical challenges the people of the state are facing? Let's take a look. Anganwadi workers, crucial to ensuring infant and child health across the state, have been demanding a long overdue pay hike for the last 5 years. Despite several protests by the 3 lakh Anganwadi workers, despite the government promising to action the pay raise last year, and despite the apparent women's appeasement push in the run-up to the elections, the government has taken no action, urgent or otherwise, to better the life of these women. And not just Anganwadi workers, the state's 70,000 ASHA workers have also been demanding a government resolution to increase their pay for the past 2 years. But among the 1,087 GRs passed hastily by the Maharashtra government, the ASHA workers critical to the state's healthcare system also remained forgotten. अब बात खाने की, खाना महंगा पर तनख्वाह उतनी ही. Maharashtra has an inflation rate of 6.01%, which is higher than the national average of 5.09%. In urban areas like Mumbai, the cost of the vegetarian meal or a thali surged by 65% in the last 5 years, while income for laborers and salaried workers only increased by 37% and 28% respectively. This widening gap between food costs and wage growth poses affordability challenges, especially for lower income households, even more so for women who are disproportionately affected by inflation, given their role in managing households and as primary caregivers who are often employed in low-paying sectors and are also often left out of government incentives because of lack of access and systemic inefficiencies. We said this at the start of this video that the Mahayuti government understands, like most other politicians do right before elections, that women voters are extremely important to their success.
मुख्यमंत्री लाडकी बहीण
योजनेसाठी लाडकी बहन योजना
launched in a budget session this year with a cost of 46,000 crores to the exchequer. This initiative offers Rs 1,500 per month to women aged 21 to 65 with an annual family income of less than Rs 2.5 lakh. It's too early to call this scheme a success or a failure, but we would like to bring your attention back to Anganwadi workers who haven't been given the promised pay raise, but who the government is relying on heavily for the making this scheme a success in the time for the elections. It would seem the only real benefactors from the government's seasonal gender allyship is the government. The Ladki Bahin scheme has been launched to empower women economically, but sadly hasn't been designed to include trans women. One big reason, documentation. An investigation by Behan Box has revealed that the government overlooks the challenges trans women are facing in getting valid documentation and does nothing to ease this process. Well, this is not the first time when trans women are excluded. The 2023 Mahila Samman scheme launched to give discounted bus fares to women also excluded trans women. And finally, on our list, child and maternal health. Refreshing your memory a bit, in October 2023, tragic incident occurred at the Dr. Shankara Chavan Government Hospital and Medical College in Nanded, where 31 patients, including several infants, died within 48 hours. The cause of this tragedy? Of course, the combination of things, the combination of factors, including medical negligence, shortages of medicines, and understaffed facilities. The government did face a lot of flack. Even a High Court investigation was launched. But what was changed on the ground? Nothing much. Our ground reports have indicated that there is a public health care crisis that Maharashtra is witnessing. And the increase in maternal and infant deaths are due to poor public health as well as malnutrition. Right after Nanded tragedy, the government, in a firefighting mode, announced doubling the state's health expenditure and setting up 34 super specialty hospitals and 25 civil hospitals in the state by 2024. In real life though, the state health budget was cut by 7% for 2023-2024 and any plans of additional budget reallocations remains a mystery. Trust us, we have asked these questions to the ministers of Maharashtra. And adding to this crisis, the cost of maternal health care is pushing poorer families in the state into a never-ending debt trap. In a month-long investigation we conducted across the state, we found that women from impoverished regions of rural Maharashtra don't always have access to schemes like Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana, Janani Suraksha Yojana, and other government healthcare benefits. And this leads to their families spending out of pocket, landing in a vicious debt cycle, a problem that affects 63 million Indians every year. And yet, as we head into yet another election season, there seems no televised debate or hard questioning or asking for accountability from anyone across the political spectrum. But here is hoping we, the voters, will do better. If you want to know more about the Maharashtra issues, you can read our investigations and reports from Maharashtra on our website. We have linked them all in the video description. You can also subscribe to our Feminist Election Newsroom. And to know more about Maharashtra and Jharkhand election, please like, share and subscribe to Behan Box.